So, after Houston, where are you off to? Baby, if I told you, you would never believe me.
That's you.
That first year, we went to so many different cities that it's almost a blur. Mama? Hey, are you okay? Of course I'm okay. You sure? Yeah, I need some water. Just go get me some water. Okay, stay right here. Thank you. Oh, Mom, we need to get you to a doctor. Okay, okay.
Nicola Mitchell. I'm Dr. Freeman. How you feeling?
I will feel a lot better if I knew what was wrong with me.
I'm sure. We're going to get to the bottom of it, I promise you. Has this ever happened to you before?
The bleeding? No. What could cause it?
Could be lots of things. Like menorrhagia, an infection, ovarian cysts.
Cancer?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? Vaginal bleeding is not uncommon, and as I said before, there could be a lot of reasons for it. Most of them perfectly harmless. Have you been under a lot of stress recently?
I'm always under a lot of stress.
More than usual? Yeah, of course. 1,000 years of medicine, and we're just learning about the effect that stress has on the human body. So we're going to do some blood work. We're going to run some tests. Don't worry, we're going to find out what's going on. But until then, I want you to take it easy. Can you do that for me?
I'll try.
Good. As much as possible, try to eliminate the stress around you.
Okay, did you all catch what Nicola said? She stated that she was always under a lot of stress. And then did you notice how the doctor just moved past it, but her body did not? So this is what the strong Black woman schema looks like in real time. When stress becomes so normalized that your body has to speak for you. In that scene, Nicola was traveling and performing and pushing through. And then suddenly her body interrupts everything and she starts bleeding. And even in that moment, what do we see? There was minimizing, pushing through. She even stated, I'm okay. So let's slow this down for a minute. When she says, I'm always under a lot of stress, that's not just a statement, that was conditioning. That's what we call the strong Black woman schema, where stress is not a signal, it's an identity. Where being overwhelmed is normal, rest feels unfamiliar, and your worth is tied to how much you can carry. So when the doctor asks more than usual, she can't fully locate it because when you live in survival for so long, there is no more than usual. There's just life. So this is where we have to bring in the body because the body remembers. So, chronic stress, especially unprocessed emotional stress, doesn't just stay in your thoughts. It shows up physically through hormonal disruption, inflammation, fatigue, and yes, even bleeding. So, what we're witnessing right there is not random. That was her body saying, "You're not listening to me. So, I'm going to make it impossible for you to ignore." And let's also notice something else that the doctor says tried to eliminate stress, but doesn't explore what kind of stress, where it's coming from, or how long it's been carried. And this is important because many Black women are told to reduce stress without ever being supported in how to actually do that, especially when stress is cultural, relational, and generational. So it becomes another impossible task. So if we are going to shift and look through the lens of the softness framework for Nicola, we take safety and ask, what would it look like for her to feel safe enough to not be okay? And openness, what emotions has she never had space to express? And then tenderness, what would it mean to respond to her body with care instead of dismissal? Stillness, we would ask, when was the last time you were actually able to pause before your body forced you to? So, if you saw yourself in this scene, I want you to hear me on this. That just because stress has been your normal does not mean it is safe. And your body is not betraying you, it's trying to bring you back to yourself. You don't have to wait until your body breaks down to start listening. And you can say to yourself, I don't have to carry everything to be worthy.